Hello and welcome to the show, supported by Mediaproxy. Today we're speaking to a new company, to KitPlus TV, and although in our virtual studio we do have control of the light coming through our window, they offer solutions that many will find very useful indeed.
Yes, so today we'd like to welcome Rick Smith from Broadcast Blinds. Hi Rick, welcome to the show.
Hi guys, how are you today?
Yeah, we're good, and it's thanks for joining us. So Rick, you're new to us, as Matt said, and possibly new to many of the people watching this. So tell us a little bit about Broadcast Blinds and what you do.
Well, we've been around for about 20 years, and what we do is we help control the amount of daylight coming in from exterior windows in studios. So if you think of, it sounds to me like you guys are in London. Are you close?
Not
You're
far
pretty
away.
close.
Okay, so over there, I believe Bloomberg has done something like that.
Right.
And over here, we work with people like Fox News and Good Morning America, sometimes ESPN, to control the amount of daylight coming into the studio so that talent looks good on camera and the background outside looks good on camera at the same time.
So how does it work? What are you actually fitting physical blinds? What is the product?
Well, they are actually physical blinds. We use a combination of scrims and gels in order to allow a neutral density f-stops ranging from one stop to as many as, I think the largest we've done is probably 11 or 12 f-stops reduction of light.
Wow. Okay.
Which really allows you to light your talent properly, but still in a setting like Dubai, for instance, allows you to see what's outside, or in Iraq, for that matter, where it's incredibly bright outside.
So how do you deal with, in London, for example, you can have 4 seasons in one day. How do you deal with the changing light conditions? And also, of course, as it gets either lighter or darker at night or in the morning?
Well, great question. So we generally automate what we do. It's generally controlled from the lighting console so that your lighting director, as the conditions change during the day, can bring in different levels of density. And we generally make them so they're stackable. So most typically we'll have 1 or 2 scrims and then 2 or 3 gels behind them. So you can stack the gels and use 1 scrim with them in order to add it up, if you will. For instance, if you use a 2-stop scrim and a 1-stop gel, you've got 3 f-stops reduction. Switch that 1-stop gel out, you've got 2-stop reduction. Bring in a 2-stop gel, you've got 4. And add the 1-stop gel back, and you're up to 5. So it's just a matter of how we layer them to make sense for a particular location.
And I understand you've got some pretty high profile installations, so we call them case studies for the sake of the conversation. Give us a clue of what you've done. Some of the bigger projects, the 12-stop project, for example, maybe.
Well, okay. So that was actually in Iraq, in Kurdistan, for the Rudon network. And they've got a studio there, which is windows on 2 entire sides, overlooking the hills around Sulaymaniyah. And so over there, view it during the day without our system in place. Really, it just looks like it's a blaze of light. It might as well be a dust storm, to tell you the truth. So as we bring our levels of control in, you can actually see what's out there. Similarly, project in Dubai, which has similar situation. It's not quite as bright there, but still it's bright all day. And again, they need multiple levels of stop, as well as we're going to be adding some blackout shades there in the next month or 2 for additional masking, so that we can control the amount of light that comes across the floor based on the position of the sun.
And when we say it, obviously it's controlled by the light panel, it's an installation, the physical installation. It goes up on the window. What is it, on a motor roller, or how is it?
It's multiple motors and
away?
multiple rollers.
Yeah.
We include light blocking for the edges, because obviously if we have light creeping in, it would be like a blaze of a gunshot coming in. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
And that's generally hidden by set pieces, but sometimes it's just looks like structural. Custom colored if necessary to match whatever's going on in the building. I mean, to us, it's relatively simple. To everybody else, it seems to be pretty complex.
So, broadcast blinds, very good, reducing the light. Do you do anything else? Have you got any other products to do with windows?
Something we've done recently, in fact, for CNBC in New York, was they needed a green screen for purposes on their particular set. And on occasion, we actually add a layer of green screen in at the windows to give extra utility to that space. Just helps them utilize the space more effectively.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully, Rick, the cutaways we've been showing and the video that we've been showing as we've been chatting will help explain it and actually visualize it to people watching this so they can see what it is. But thank you very much for joining us today. It's been really interesting. And do check out all of the solutions they can offer at broadcastblinds.com. Thanks to Mediaproxy for their support of KitPlus TV, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.